I'm from the country. What's up, guys? I just hit 2,500 subscribers. Booyah! I hit 2,500 today. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Oh, the Misfit Nation lost their mod again. Hey, do you want to come up? Hey, do you want to come up? Sorry, I had to pay. All right. Hmm. Yeah. Are you doing? Hold on. Yeah, I hope everybody is staying safe today. Okay. Sorry, guys. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm like holy shit. But I hope everybody is staying safe. Mm. Yeah. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Right now, the other one was from like 12 hours ago. Someone's here. It's Abby Lanker.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
By the way, that other link was from like 12 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't say. I guess. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
By the
because it
way,
didn't
I just
say
want to tell you.
yesterday.
I just want to tell you that I got I just want to let people know that we got a new member of the Patreon, former former WWE referee Jimmy Crevate.
Wow, really?
We have a former WWE referee, and he's willing to come on the show in a couple weeks.
Was he in WWF or just
WWE,
WWE?
he's WWF. I think he worked in WCW and stuff. The guy's name is. He's worked in so many companies. He does a show right now with Brian Hefner, Earl Hefner's son, and Daniel Spencer of TNA.
And what's his name?
Hold on. Hold on. I have a hard time saying names.
Jimmy Corderas.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Cordero.
Wow, he worked
Or
for 22 years. He was a ref. It says.
yeah, he worked. He worked there. And here's the thing. He actually said, "You want to hear something?" He said in the email. He said, "Oh, did you send this to me on? I forget. Too many ref bumps." But that they take rep bumps like it was a rep bump means they get knocked over. But what's up, Alba? But
That's the wrong account again. Damn it. Because I use that for my for everything else.
hey, so I want to add. Oh, damn it!
Sorry about that.
You were switching your account again.
Yeah, I'll go on a different browser. I'll use
Yeah,
Firefox because I got to use Chrome for the podcast for StreamYard.
yeah. Hey, so Poppy Nick blocked you.
Yeah, he sent me a bunch of messages and then he like said something kind of threat. He was like, let me see what he said. I mean, he actually he sent me a bunch of messages saying that me and you doxed him and all this
No,
stuff.
no, number one. You told me you was not gonna tell him who sent it to you.
I know, and I asked him. I said, "Who doxed who?" And he said, "What are you fucking retarded?" And I was like, "Dude, you're not making any sense. Nobody doxed anybody."
I've never. You said you didn't tell him who. You said someone gave it to him, and he thinks that because he's. Because here's the thing: a lot of people have. Wendy has his number.
Mm-hmm. It's not illegal to give somebody's phone number to somebody else, especially if I know them
To not. I wasn't doxing. I was just trying to help with the case.
yeah,
And
exactly. And I already know Bobby Nick as a person. We already know who each other. So like giving me his phone number, it's not like he's a stranger and you gave his phone number to some stranger. Like I've
yeah.
known him for
Oh,
years.
how was the meeting on Friday?
Everything's going good. It's gonna take a couple business days because he's in Canada, so it's gonna take. I didn't want to spend too much money and send like a expedite
Yeah.
is what they said. So I didn't,
Also,
So I'm
yeah.
just gonna make it. I'll just make it last as long as possible, just
Here's
to
the thing.
drag it out.
Here's the thing. He's been like, he's over there like saying, you know, do you know that, one of the rules of that show was we weren't allowed, when he was on air with me, we weren't allowed to talk about his daughter's OnlyFans or his
I
daughter.
didn't even know. I didn't even know. Well, actually, somebody did tell me. Somebody did. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody told me he has a daughter named Jasmine, and that, yeah.
I didn't. That didn't come out of my mouth
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me. I found that from somebody else.
because everybody in the community knows that she does OnlyFans, but as you know, but he didn't want to. That's how Yo and him and Owen got into it.
Well, that just shows that he's probably wasn't the greatest father. If his daughter's doing OnlyFans and he supports it.
And to be honest, half the people, and then he turned. JJ, Janice.
Janis Joplin?
No,
No,
Janet.
I'm just kidding.
Bobby Nick's ex.
No, I've actually never heard anything about any of
Do,
his
do you know that
significant.
she's now? She's now a lesbian.
No,
They
I never heard of
they
her.
were together for 8 years. Bobby Nick turned her a lesbian.
Yeah, I guess that seems to be the case.
This is public knowledge because I've talked about it on the show. We talked about it on our shows a few times when me and Bobby. But by the way, I hit 2,500 subscribers.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I saw you were close. You were 2.4K for a while. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So the next goal should be 5,000.
no,
Forget
3,000.
forget
Three.
forget 3,000. Go for 5,000. Yeah.
Dude, but so I wanna talk about this because I what do you know about Jay Leno?
Jay Leno. I mean, I know the basic things that most people know about him. That I mean, I was never a huge fan of him. I honestly preferred Conan O'Brien back in the day.
Yeah.
Uh, but
So you didn't like what happened with him and Conan, and back in 2009,
with that
you
whole NBC whatever thing, or they
yeah
were changing time slots or whatever.
yeah they here if let me catch you guys up. In 2004, they were Conan was promised. Oh God.
Yeah, they were promised him that he was going to get the Tonight Show or whatever, right? Or the whatever show Jay was doing, or they promised him something. You tell the story. You know better than me.
They were promised in 2000 in 2005 2004. Conan was getting a deal. Was the contract was almost up, and Fox wanted him.
Right, right, okay, yeah. Opie and
I had
Anthony
him.
covered this for like there's like 20 hours of Opie and Anthony just talking about all of this whole situation because it involves David Letterman too.
By the way, don't unban. You know what, Mary? I don't. I didn't. Sorry about this. I have to take your mod away from you and ban you, Mary, because I don't trust. I don't trust people anymore. We lost you again.
Who, me?
No, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. It's had to ban. I had to ban a few people. I had to ban someone today.
hmm.
But I want to say I apologize that no sorry. Uh, and then the whole and then in 2000 and not in 2008, Jay whimpered out. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Cookie. I apologize. Damn it, Cookie. I apologize. I thought they Cookie, I apologize. Oh shit! I hit the wrong button again. Shit! You should never give me buttons. People should never give me buttons. Sorry, Cookie. Sorry, Cookie. Dude, I thought Mary was part of Lane Gabby's crew. My bad. Sorry. I apologize. I thought you were part of Lane. I thought you unbanned them. Lane Gabby are banned for a reason. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cookie. I apologize. I will explain privately. I apologize, Mary. I apologize. I apologize. We had issues in this community. Though that Lay and Gabby people that came in, that Lay and Gabby people are the ones that I'm sorry. Did Lay and Gabby are two Cookie Wolves was love you, Cookie. I'm sorry. You didn't. Next time, tell them because I had a bad I have because uh they I had to ban that person, Avi, Ava.
It's okay. I mean, I understand.
No, because it's one of Bobby Nick's people. All right. So how's New York? When's the next time you gonna see Bobo?
Well, I'm moving into a new apartment this week, so in New Jersey, and actually, me and Bobo might go see. You ever heard of
Uh,
Greg Gutfeld on Fox News?
the Greg Gutfeld show.
Yeah, we might go to a screening or a show, one of his shows because he has a live audience.
It's um so that Lane Gabby married to tell you those people that Lane Gabby was the reason why your sister lost her channel, Mary. That's and Cookie. Next time you should. I'm sorry, Mary. I apologize. I didn't know that you were Cookie's sister. I apologize. And Cookie, I apologize for. I thought it was a troll. I but when Lane Gabby showed up, that had I shot first and asked questions later.
Like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I should have. I should have explained. Sorry, Jake. I should have explained.
So Bobby sent me a message saying, "Send me your lawyer's phone number," and then he wrote me a bunch of other stuff, and then he blocked me. So how am I supposed to send him my lawyer's phone number if he blocked me?
You want his email?
Oh, don't give it on the air.
I wasn't. By the way, he's over there talking to a French puppet.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
here's the thing. He used to. Here's the thing. Now he's like, here's the thing. BYB was funny,
Yeah, BYB was a lot of. Oh man, it was crazy.
but now it's like, everybody wants to. Mary, I apologize about what happened. I do apologize. It was a it was a I those people were mean to your sister, Mary. That Land Gabby people that came in was the reason why Cookie lost her original channel over something. Okay. I slept all day, by the way. I'm still tired.
Really, I've barely been sleeping. So I got it because of the move. It's just been a lot of stress.
Oh, happy Star Wars
Moving.
Day, by the way.
Oh, why is it Star Wars Day?
May
Today's
the
the
fourth.
first.
May the fourth be with you. May the fourth be with you.
That's a good one. Happy Star Wars Day.
Oh shoot! I should have worn my.
May the 4th be with you. I get it.
Someone's here. Oh Lord, it's Chris. By the way, do you know you guys are clips on my channel?
Yeah, I saw that.
You were talking about Prep Burger.
What about
yes, I mentioned Prep Burger last time. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's one of the clips. What's up, Alva?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Prep Burger is like the thing that they basically, if you have a radio show, they'll do like all the work for you and just basically exactly.
Yeah,
you just show up and just do everything on the script. And they also they'll make audio songs for you. They'll record songs for you and
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's Suno. I can do that through Suno and ChatGPT.
Jake Hudson, a lot has happened since I've talked to you.
Oh, Jimmy Corderas followed me on Twitter.
Nice.
The former referee for WWE, former referee in WWE.
Yeah. Well, Jake, you caught me at a bad time again. Even though 6 o'clock is a decent time to stream compared to what'd you stream this morning? 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
4 in the morning, great time to stream. You're gonna get a lot of views. And then like every other, I think that's the only time you really stream is like 4 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't been able to join. I was sleeping.
Yeah, because you're working today.
Well, right now I'm actually going on a trip upstate to my uncle's house. So I was just
getting stuff.
Yeah, I was getting stuff ready. I was just double checking. I was working on my car. I was tightening the lug nuts and stuff like that, making sure it's ready to go.
Hey, so you hear about the release?
Well, Jake, there's I have like a bunch of things to talk to you about that are important.
All right.
First off is your new. I came up with a new slogan for you.
What is it?
A new nickname, and I think it's a winner, and I think it actually fits you really good.
What is it?
And it is. I can't say nothing bad because you banned me, right? I'm not gonna say nothing bad. So this is what I'm thinking, Jake. Jake, you out of everyone in the world, you consume the most YouTube content of anyone in the world. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
So can we name you? And I want to get money if you make money on this name. Can we, instead of Howard Stern being the king of all media, could Jake Hudson be the king of digital media, or the king of online media, or the king of YouTube media.
Yes. Howard Stern is the new Don Imus.
No. Quack,
No,
quack.
he's definitely he's not. Don Imus was definitely way more
Crazy.
free speech oriented.
Crazy.
Alva, do you agree that a good moniker for Jake could be like the king of YouTube media?
Sure, why not like the emperor or something or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, shout
The
out
Donald
to,
Trump of YouTube media, Jake
Oh,
Hudson,
God, the
The
president,
prime minister.
the prime minister.
do not put Justin Trudeau in this.
He's gone. Justin Trudeau's got. They got what's his name? Carney now.
Yeah, Carney.
Are you Canadian? No, you're not Canadian. You're from Brooklyn. You're a real New York G.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I have a Canadian friend who's like totally liberal, but apparently they love Carney up there now. So
Yeah, he's very liberal. So Jake Hudson. So can we copyright that?
Go ahead.
Can we copyright Jake Hudson, the king of digital media?
By the way, I just wanted. Hey,
I guess
go
not.
ahead. I said
Trademark
go ahead.
it.
I said go ahead. I said go ahead.
I don't know. Is that a good name? Because you are the best.
I said when I say go ahead, I mean yes.
Okay, I'm gonna trademark it right now.
All right. Hey, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you know that Bobby Nick told me that he told Robert Spahn to stop donating to me, and Robert Spahn sent me $3 this afternoon?
Well, I'm gonna have to message Bobby Nick on Discord and let him know that.
Bobby Nick is doing his movie show right now. Movies with Tokay.
Isn't it 2K?
No, 2K. Yeah.
Oh, I even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, I don't know if you heard Chris, but Bobby Nick demanded to get my lawyer's phone number, and then he immediately blocked me right after that, so I can't send him anything. So you should let him know that if you do talk to him, let him know that I can't send him what he wants because he blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't really. I can talk to him. He doesn't have me. We're friends and stuff. I don't talk to him that often, to be honest. I could hit him up and shit.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm still.
It's like Bobby Nick. It seems like Bobby Nick's going off the deep end, and he's becoming like paranoid and like snapping at people. Is what it sounds like.
But here's the thing: Wendy's
Not just because of me.
Because of Wendy is telling. Wendy's going off the deep end. It's telling people to go. It's like telling people to go into mental hospitals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think Bobby's losing his mind and he's blocking everyone, or
blocking the people that he doesn't care about? He wouldn't block the people that he won't block David Chandler. He won't block people that are feeding him or making him money.
People that give him money, exactly. He won't.
I think the power's got to his head a little bit. He's got a little tiny incy bit of fame, and it's getting to his head.
Those $2 super chats are getting to his head.
And by the way, has anybody been on Clown Town?
Jake, can we talk about something that happened in the past week? And
What?
I was highly surprised that these people had 738 live viewers and 30,000 views on a video about you, Jake.
What is it?
It's the fucking, what's their names? Who are these podcasts? Adam.
Adam
And Carl.
Adam and Carl, dude. Do you know that's a big Adam? Oh, I didn't tell you. Adam, Carl covered me. The video came out yesterday morning.
And I watched it. I was there live because I'm going through my YouTube channel. All of a sudden, I see a YouTube channel that has 30,000 subscribers, and it said 738 people watching live, which I blew my mind. There was that many.
Let me explain. They that show, what they do is they cover everybody. So I was like a small piece of it. I was the first
Yeah, you were in there. Opie was in there, and then like two other people.
Stuttering John.
So it blew my mind that channel is that big, and they were talking about you.
Because I had Adam Bush on the show.
Right, he interviewed you on the show, and they used his interview to talk about it, which was cool.
I know. I interviewed him.
Oh well, they when they reviewed it, they swapped it to where they said he was interviewing you, but
because he took over the conversation.
Right.
Took over the conversation because. By the way, here's the thing. I didn't know that him and Kenan Thompson were friends.
So Jake, so this is what I'm getting at. Is first off is that how do they have 30,000 subscribers and they have 738 live viewers? And then when I went in the chat room, there was like I didn't see that many people in the chat room.
You know why? Because they sometimes they have so many people watching.
Do you think they're cooking the live views? Because I know from every other channel on YouTube, actually, besides the only one, that girl Sunshine's Hot Dog, her fucking channel blew up like is no tomorrow. That bitch is gonna be a millionaire within the next month, and she almost has 50,000 subscribers, and her views are 45,000 views, which is a great ratio. But to have 30,000 views and then 738 live viewers, that ratio doesn't match. Like, look at Joe Cronin. He used to have how many subs? And when he had live viewers, I think the most he had at once was like 300 or something.
Dude, I've seen some weird shit too, where like some videos, people like that, they have more likes than they do actual views on the fucking video. So like they're definitely like paying for likes specifically, and the views are. So that's yeah.
It seemed a little sketchy, but I mean, even still, if I'll believe that it was real. With that being said, is you had I think it's up to what 25,000 views on that video with you on it, Jake. At least I think it's more than that.
I haven't. Here's the thing. I haven't checked the view because.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. A lot of times, Carl has talked about Aaron cooking the numbers. Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this out loud. He gets mad when people say that he's cooking the numbers.
Yeah, he talked about cooking the numbers, and he laughed about it. Which I'll be honest, I don't.
Let me explain. During the interview, hours before the interview with Adam, I was watching Chad Zumach. Chad Zumach was talking about the Isotopes, a band that Carl's in.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, he's cooking because you could go to the sound to the Playboard." I think he was talking about the downloads and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're cooking the numbers on the books, but here's the thing, and also here's the thing. I just want to say this: it's like everybody's talking about like we're doing stuff, but here's the thing. Do you know that Bobby Nick doesn't get a lot? He says he gets like a couple thousand views, but he only has like 10 people in his chat.
I don't know. It's weird. Bobby Nick looks like he doesn't. Normally, when I see his live streams, he usually has like 25 people watching live, which is good. I think that's pretty good and shit. But all right, so the fact is, Jake. So you had 30,000 people watching a video about you. Then the next morning, they clipped out that section of the video and made a separate video for just
It
you,
was
just the Jake Hudson?
it was Saturday.
Oh, okay.
It was Thursday. It was I think it was Opie. Friday it was Scorch.
Okay.
Saturday was me. Yesterday
Oh,
was
okay.
me.
So I would consider myself a pro YouTube creator. I've made all the mistakes. I know what to do and I know a lot about it. Would you consider me like a pro?
Yes, and the thing is I know one thing about you, Chris, is like
Yeah.
you worked your hardest when someone was. Here's the thing, when that guy made a diss track against you, saying you're sucking on Lil Cronin's nuts.
On his dick. Are you trying to tell me that I work the best when I'm trying to get revenge or going at someone?
Yeah, or
I agree. I agree.
here's the thing. When Arcane and those guys tried to like attack us because we said the truth, you jumped on a boy. It was me, TJ Banks. I think it was
Yep.
me, TJ Banks, Neil, and here's the thing. I remember, and then
And what you're saying? You're saying I turned the volume up to a 10 when they were like trying to fight?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about when Arcane was trying to fight you about like
Right.
when he was like listening to someone that didn't know what he was doing. Edward Mohan. By the way, Edward Mohan worked for a company that I've supported called Traditional Championship Wrestling out of he used to be out of Arkansas, but is now
Really?
in Florida.
It's interesting. So, Jake, with that being said, you're like a little brother. So whenever I know something that could help you get more views or get more subscribers, I always want to tell you just to help you. I'm not telling you because you don't know, because you know a lot. You know a lot more than a lot of these people. So with that being said, it would have been awesome if you could have got some of those viewers right onto your channel after they posted the video. Like if you would have done like a live stream and say, hey, this is my reaction to the video they posted.
Yeah.
Dude, you could have got a lot of their subscribers doing it that way. And I'm sure you got a bunch new probably lately just from those videos, right?
Okay.
I'm sure you did. I bet you probably got a lot more subscribers this week after that video dropped because people want to come and see you.
Plus I've been also on MLC. I was on MLC last Sunday.
Right. So that is awesome for you, dude. And I'm happy that you got on and that's good news, Jake. That's a good job, bro.
Yeah. You know,
that's really good.
Here's the thing. You know, and by the way, I did a song for the Bollywood Boys.
Oh, really?
The Singh Brothers.
Yeah, the Singh Brothers.
You know, people think that but they live in Toronto.
Yeah, I think they come from Canada. They used to be in Impact a lot in Canada.
Yeah. Did you know that they worked for WWE?
Yeah, they work for all. They're working for. They're kind of working in AEW. I think they're under Ring of Honor right now.
But I got a little bit of. Hey, do you remember when they were the backup to what's his name? Not
Satnam Singh.
No. In
Khali?
WWE. In WWE.
Great Khali.
The Maharaja.
Oh, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. Yeah. Hey, Jared.
What?
Jared always said that. He always called him
Jinder
Mahal and Ricochet.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh shit! It's the fucking spider. Hold on. What the fuck? It literally just fell right in front of my face.
Yeah, I got fucking ants and spiders are coming out.
Yeah, because the weather's getting nice. The ants are fucking a pain in the ass too. Those little fucking black ants.
I got the fucking
By the
black
way,
ants with the
I'm
red
at
dots on
2,500.
the fucking
Sorry, I'm at
Oh, those will kill
2,500
you.
subscribers. Oh shit! I was at 2,400 yesterday. I was at 2,400.
So you got a lot more subscribers from those videos.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. And you should try. So, two quick little tips. You should try to next video you do, next live stream, title it "My Reaction to Whose Are These Podcasts" video, and just talk
Yeah.
about how you felt, how they did a good job with you on their view, and that'll bring people right into your channel. Plus, I noticed that now, after they posted that video, as soon as you type the word Jake Hudson in YouTube, the first search result is that video because they put your name, Jake Hudson, in the title and tags.
Yeah.
So you might want, next video you make, you might also want to put the words Jake Hudson in the title or the tags. This way, when people search your name, that video will come up for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Jake, I love you.
But
No, but I'm just saying those are two good tips that I realized with their channel, and I think it's going to help you. It's something so simple and stupid and easy, and I think it's going to help you get a lot of their subscribers over to your channel. Because I was surprised, dude. I was surprised that there was a channel that did that had that many views and shit, and that's successful channel. Most of the channels you talk about are like Bobby Nick; they only have a couple of views.
yeah,
So that it definitely makes you. They're probably one of the bigger channels in the quote Dabbleverse that you watch, right? Is there any other ones that are that big?
They're stuttering. Hey, Miss W. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good night.
Good afternoon.
It's fucking dinner
there's,
time.
There's Who Are These Podcasts? Other ones are
Stuttering John.
Shuli Network.
Shuli.
Opie has 100-some thousand.
I wonder how many live viewers Opie has when he goes live. Do you remember the last time?
By the way, Frankie McDonald has 300,000. Almost 300,000 subscribers.
That's awesome.
Frank, you know who Frankie
Opie's
is,
Opie's streaming live right now on X. He's got about 100 people watching.
Right, and that's what I'm thinking. How many subscribers does Opie have?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
150,000.
So he has 150,000 subscribers. He's got 100 people watching live, which I'll be honest, that's a normal. Go ahead.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
A lot of people subscribes and not watch him. They subscribed back in the day, but they never deleted their sub.
Right. It's on dead accounts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I can see 100 live viewers is very low for a channel with 100,000. But also, I've been hearing that all he's doing is going live at a local bar lately.
Yeah, also at the beach and at his house, where he thinks that he thinks that it's he also is doing things, a little crazy stuff, like going and Anthony got Anthony Cumia did a video, got a bump from Storage the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened is Anthony talked about Storage and talked about the dive bar app that Storage is doing, and people were because Anthony has a lot of drinking friends. Part of private chat. Right,
but you
hey, there's the private chat. If you go into the private chat, there's the link there.
Oh, there's the link to he's on live on X.
Yeah,
he's live on X. He's just walking around. He's just standing in Central Park, just like videotaping other people walking around and.
He's not live on YouTube. He's only live on X.
I don't know.
Well, that would explain only 100 viewers and shit. But that's what I was getting at is there's always a ratio between how many subs you have and how many live views you get. And if it's off, it seems suspicious. 100 for 100,000 is off.
He's got 191.6K followers on.
Hey, by
Yeah.
the way, I just
It's
want
almost
to tell you,
200K.
there's a website I could actually just went to. It's called Playboy.
Social rank and all those sites.
So Opie's got only 26 people watching him on YouTube. He's streaming on multiple platforms right now.
So that doesn't seem that good to me, and I think part of it is because he's on the slide down.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? Here's the thing. By the way, Jim and Sam don't. By the way, here's the thing.
You stopped saying by the way, and now it's back to here's the thing again.
By the way, I just want to tell you something. Who are these podcasts? Here's the thing. By the way, in the last 7 days, their super chats is $49,709. Opie's was $34,310.
Oh, it tells you how much money they got in super chat.
Yeah,
that's crazy. How much?
Carl made $49K
in a month.
Yeah, that's in 7 days.
That's not in 7 days.
No, this is Opie did 34,000
in a month or a year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a month or a year. Yeah. By the way,
B Dabbler made 40,000.
But it doesn't. You could. But is it a year or a month? Is the question. It sounds like a year, to be honest.
Yeah, a year.
Oh, which I'll be honest. I made. I didn't make that much in super chats when I had the channel.
And by the way, they're counting super chats. They're saying I made $629 in super chats. That's me.
Oh, you better be careful.
I know, because it's Corn Diff made $3,400.
Yeah, that's.
By the way, nice podcast. Stupid Dan made $738.
So I think when I was at peak, my super chats was I think the highest I've got was 8,000 in a year, which was pretty good.
Hey, by the way, I just want to tell you, a lot of these guys, it won't tell you how much super chats because it doesn't give you. But I can actually tell you. You know what? Hold on. Let's see BYB.
Yeah, look up Bobby Nick. And by the way, guys, is if you haven't noticed, Jake hasn't said by the way in about a month, and then I brought it up to him, and now he's saying it every other word.
Hey, by the way, BYB, you want to hear something funny?
I just did it again.
But by the way, this was last updated 2 days ago. $6,920 in super chats
for Bobby Nick for the year.
No, BYB.
No, BYB. Yeah, Derek.
This is 2 days ago, by the way.
Derek is very good at. He's gotten very good at what he does. He's really good.
I've heard of it once or twice from Jake, but I don't think I've ever watched it or seen it.
It's not, and that's not counting his memberships. That's not counting anything else. That's just counting super chats that they got.
Well, the thing about the BYB is Derek is almost quadriplegic. He's in a wheelchair, so he has like nothing to do except for fucking grind and work his ass off with his podcast, and he's built it up really well.
He actually
that's cool.
The owner of that podcast broke everything because he jumped into an empty pool. A tree broke and.
Oh no! He jumped off the roof. He jumped off the roof, trying to jump into the pool.
I thought it was a tree.
Oh, it might have been a tree or what. He tried to jump into the pool, but he didn't land all the way in the pool. He landed like on the side of on the concrete and fucking broke his fucking spine.
Damn, that fucking sucks. I'm about to leave in a minute. I gotta finish getting ready, and my phone's gonna die. But I was gonna ask you, Jake, what happened to that dude that used to come on your show? He used to be a referee. He was bedridden. What was his name?
Holyoke Joe.
Yeah, whatever. He's still alive?
He's still alive, but me and him had a little falling out.
Well, yeah, it's because he kept talking and he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
I don't blame
But
you.
hey, Chris, do your plugs.
I just want to plug Bobby Nick channel on YouTube. Wendy will be on there this week.
But he's always on there.
And the Jake Hudson channel. And like I said, Jake, the next live stream, if you want to do it, just put your name in the title and tags. I mean, that's really all you have to do. And if you want, you could say you're going to react to that video and whatever.
Yeah. By the way,
Get you-
Avalancher's friends with Martin Martin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you told me this last time.
Yeah.
And we talked about Martin Scorsese,
I wish I knew.
Martin Shkreli or whatever the fuck. Wu-Tang. Anyway, Jake. So, by the way, Jake, I just want to say, here's the thing. By the way,
By the way, who's this Andrea and Twin?
Oh, she's she was a big Compound Media fan. She actually used to produce the Greg Gutfeld show. She's like a producer. She's into audio. She's a comedian too.
Yeah,
Damn.
she says she's in Idaho.
Yeah, she's from Queens, New York. But she used to be at the Compound at Anthony's studio all the time at Compound Media. She was a big fan of Gino and all that stuff.
Gino and Keanu.
Jake, what do you think of Idaho? What's the first thing you think of?
You're the hoe.
You're the hoe. Yep, that's it. That's what I think of too.
Idaho, you're the hoe. Everyone's the hoe.
Idaho, you're the hoe.
But,
no, really, you don't think of something else?
Idaho, what?
I think of potatoes whenever I hear Idaho.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
But hey, by the way, speaking of Idaho, have you spoken to Edward?
Oh shit, Ed's a hoe. Ed's a hoe ass bitch. That's for sure.
No,
it's been a month. It's been a month. I haven't.
Here's the thing. I had to basically tell BBB this week that to block him because he's the guy goes into people's chats. He's like, he goes into Bobby Nick's chat and tries to befriend, but when I block him, I can't see his comments, and he's over there acting like a dickhead to me, and Bobby Nick is laughing about it.
Really? So Ed,
he would laugh. He would laugh with me having a panic attack.
Yeah, everyone. I mean, he had a lot of it. I don't know about panic attacks, but
really?
Yeah, we would laugh.
He laughed about that because he used to like cry to me about having panic attacks. I used to text. I used to talk to him.
He will. Here's the thing. He
has panic attacks too, so he shouldn't laugh.
Who has panic? Bobby
Nick. Because he used to tell me about it and complain about it. And I used to actually take time to try to help him get through panic attacks and stuff. I have conversations on Twitter with him.
No, I think Jake's saying that Ed used to make fun of him for having panic attacks, right, Jake?
No, I was talking Bobby Nick. I was saying Bobby Nick.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Wow.
Bobby Nick would laugh every time I was having issues. He would laugh at me about it.
I mean, listen, I'm guilty. We used to laugh hysterically with Jake. He would have anger attacks and meltdowns, and he didn't really have panic attack. You didn't really have panic attacks on the show. It was always
guys. I think we're gonna end. We'll talk about this on.
Why do you cut it off like that?
We're almost at the 1 hour mark.
What does that mean? You gonna turn into a pumpkin?